Alright, welcome to the video today. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the Eyasluna and the perks that you want to look for. So starting off, we have sights. This kind of comes down to preference, but the main kind of choices that I've been torn between is quick draw and sure shot. Quick draw makes it so you aim down the sight a lot faster, but sure shot has the most added aim assist out of any sight. So a lot of people like using sure shot. Personally, I like using quick draw. It's kind of just preference. If you want to be a lot more snappier, agile, and more flexible of a weapon, then I personally would suggest you choose quick draw, but all in all, sights just comes down to preference. So for the first weapon perk choice, you have partial refund, underdog, rescue mag, danger close, surrounded, exhumed, relentless tracker, outlaw, spray and play, rangefinder, triple tap, hot swap, and last resort. Last resort is something that you'd more likely find on a sniper. It's a lot more useful on a sniper, especially in trials. So personally, that kind of rules it out for me. My main two choices are between rangefinder and outlaw. I have outlaw on my hand cannon and I have a ton of fun with it. If you can run around and rack up headshots, it feels really nice. I don't know, like once you get a ton of headshots with outlaw and you're reloading super fast, it fastens up the pace of the game and or speeds up, and overall it feels a lot better. But I have seen a lot of people using rangefinder and kind of go for that extremely like max range hit registration type build. So it's kind of preference, I guess, once again. But the top two perks for me are going to be outlaw and rangefinder. If I had to pick between the two, personally I'd use outlaw, but that's just me. Moving on to the middle row perks, you have injection mold, high caliber rounds, feather mag, rifled barrel, oiled frame, extended mag, hand loaded, hammer forged, snapshot, lightweight, brace frame, small bore, explosive rounds, casket mag, and reinforced barrel. So if you want to be a troll, run around, ruin a few people's days, you can use explosive rounds. That's completely up to you. Hammer forged and hand loaded, I don't really think compare to rifled barrel as much. If you don't know what rifled barrel is, it's one of my top two choices for this video. It increases the range by a ton, but it slows down the reload. So if you're okay with reloading a little bit slower, you can kind of counteract this by having increased hand cannon and reload speed gauntlets. That does help a ton, and I don't really notice the change in reload speed too much when I'm using rifled barrel, but you'll definitely see a change in hit registration. It feels a lot crispier, a lot easier to manage, and overall, if you're going for that max range build, you might want to use rifled barrel. Personally, what I like using is small bore, so you get increased range and stability, but a little bit of a decrease in reload speed and a reduced magazine size. So I don't really notice the effects of small bore, reload speed and magazine size reduction wise. I'm pretty sure you actually keep the same amount of bullets when you have small bore on. You have 10 still, which is really nice. You have really good range and really good stability because Eyasluna already has really good base stats for those two specific categories. So that's kind of my choice. It's between small bore and rifled barrel. I'll use rifled barrel sometimes, but I think like the overall more consistent, more versatile in this case, especially depending on the maps you get, you might want to switch to rifled barrel on something like Rested Lands or Shores of Time. But if you get a map like Burning Shrine or Asylum or something like that, then I would personally recommend small bore. But once again, kind of comes down to preference between those two perks. Alright, so last but not least, we have the final row of perks. So you can get Mulligan, Life Support, Third Eye, Grenadier, Reactive Reload, Icarus, Army of One, Hidden Hand, Grenadier, or Luck in the Chamber. So a lot of people they absolutely love Luck in the Chamber. They think it's the best and that it's necessary or overpowered or whatever. Overall, it's not going to make it a more consistent or overall better gun. Yeah, in some instances, you're going to be able to two-tap people, which is nice. But for the most part, if you're just running around in Rumble trying to find as consistent and consistently good of a weapon as possible, you're going to want to go with something like Third Eye or Icarus or Hidden Hand maybe. Life Support used to be pretty good because Thorn would still triple tap to the body, but with the last update, it definitely doesn't burn you out as much. So I think the last April update somehow was kind of an indirect nerf to life support, just because you don't really get burned out by Thorn as much as you used to. Still a pretty decent perk if you want it for different situations. Maybe if there's 3 people challenging, if you can get 1 kill, you can regen in time to have full health for the other 2. Kind of preference. Mulligan also not really that great of a primary perk on snipers. Now it does proc a lot, which helps you save special ammo, which is extremely rare now. But personally, if you're going to want to make it a more solid weapon overall, choose Third Eye or Icarus or Hidden Hand. Hidden Hand helps a little bit, but my personal favorite is Third Eye. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, these are basically just my opinions and what I have seen and what I think would be the best. We might not agree, but let me know what your ideal god roll would be for an Eyasluna in the comments down below. A lot of people, including myself, aren't as fortunate as to get these god rolls, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video still, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.